purpose of your existence, the purpose of your, even al-ibadah sometimes, because most of the time we spend our time in work and making money, taking care of the kids, taking care of stuff out there, here and there. And all of a sudden, sometimes you find that dunya is taking you and time passing you by, and you try to accumulate a lot of stuff, but the thing we try to accumulate is, as a matter of fact, that we are even not even that important, because we put a lot of emphasis in this life, and the more you grow, the older you get, then you come to the realization, what I was doing. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, حَتَّى زُرْتُمُ الْمَقَابِرَ. Then you come to the realization, it means the minute you get older and time even for you to depart from this life and to go to the other life, then to go to the grave, then you come to the realization. Because a lot of us never contemplate and talk about his life most of the time until it's too late. SubhanAllah. Sometimes we never talk about stuff until we're just about to lose it. al-Takathur حتى زرتم المقابر. Even Allah Azza wa Jalla mentioned over here, زرتم المقابر, as it's ziyarah, as it is as a visit. You're not even going to stay. You're coming to this graveyard as a visitor. Because at the time, it doesn't matter how long it is, because to all of us, when we are there, it's the same thing. If you are there for 1 day, or there for 500 days, or for 1,000 days, the time itself, you cannot even, it's still the same. حتى زرتم المقابر. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, then say, كلا سوف تعلمون. كلا, it's like, you will know, about all your life. You know about how you wasted your time, or if you didn't waste your time, that كلا سوف تعلمون. Then Allah Azza wa Jalla make another indication. ثم كلا سوف تعلمون. That it is, even if you have doubt about it, guess what? كلا سوف تعلمون. ثم كلا سوف تعلمون. Then Allah says, كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين. علم اليقين, that the ilm that you see, that it's been written, that it's in the front of your eyes, that's saqeen. There is no doubt about it. You cannot even deny it now. علم اليقين. كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين ثم لترون الجحيم والعياذ بالله. As if for the people that they wasted all their time, and wasted all their life, and they worry about this life and just let go of the thing that he created for that purpose. He left it to the side. I pray with this, I did this with this, I go to Hajj when I am, I go, قد غرتهم الأمان. Sometimes the shaitan يأتيك بالتسويف. In Arabic, taswif, when you put things to the side, and sometimes when you try to put it aside, you realize sometimes when you try to catch up with it, it's too late. And that's why we need to come to the realization that the good time for Allah is right now. Just right now. Whatever you do is now. Anything you want to do is now. Because today, tomorrow is not even promised. 10 minutes from now is not promised. It means you always need to be ready. And how are we going to be ready? Just always do the right thing. As today is your last day. We don't know. I don't know, you don't know. الله أعلم. ثم كلا تعلمون علم اليقين لا ترون الجحيم. Allah Azza wa Jalla says, for the people of the disbeliever, that you will see لا ترونها عين اليقين, that you will see it in your eyes. You will realize that what Allah says about Jahannam, that it is true. ثم لتسألون يومئذ عن النعيم. Even this little ayah, subhanallah, and this ayah, Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he read it to the Sahaba, and if you try to look at their life, they used to live in tents, they used to sleep in sand, and Allah Azza wa Jalla said, لَتُسْأَلُونَ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ. As if, what about us? We have big houses, big cars, a lot of money. Some of us have a lot of money, some of us have a lot of kids, we have a lot of credentials. Then we have to realize, if there is a su'al, doesn't this su'al need an answer? Doesn't it? We need an answer for that, right? Su'al, I'm sorry, a question. Then Allah, I'm sorry for that. Allah Azza wa Jal said that la tus'alunna yawma idin. La tus'alunna, it means I will ask you, as if the su'al is a question. I will ask you yawma idin about the bounty that I gave you, about the grace that you have, about the ni'am that you have, that you think sometimes you don't think that you have it, or some people even they don't think that it's ni'am. Because subhanAllah, because when you get used to the ni'mah, you think this is nothing. This is something you have to have it, but we don't. And we mention a lot. Sometimes there's a lot of people right now at this moment, at this time, a sip of water is a ni'mah. A piece of bread is a ni'mah. A good night's sleep is a ni'mah. You know? To feel safe and sound, it's a ni'mah. But we are not safe and sound, we eat and drink and this and that. And subhanAllah, we don't even realize that. And Allah will ask us about that. Will ask us, do we really appreciate all this now? Do we really, when we do any ni'mah, when you eat, do you thank Allah for it? When you have your kids and you see your kids around you safe and sound, do you thank Allah for it? When you have your roof over your head, do you thank Allah for it? And that's where most of the time, brothers and sisters, if they hear us, that we need to come to the realization, we need to reevaluate things in our life. We need to reevaluate how we look at stuff, how we look about the ni'mah that we have. And again, for that ni'mah, if we have it, what are we doing with it? And what are we going to do about it? Always this Allah Azza wa Jal, and يديم علينا النعم. إني داعٍ فأمنوا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك اللهم لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا واصرف عنا شر ما قدرته وقضيت فإنك تقضي بالحق ولا يقضى عليك وإنه لا يعز من عاديت ولا يذل من وليت تباركت ربنا وتعاليت فلك الحمد يا ربنا على ما أنعمت به وأوليت. نستغفرك اللهم ونتوب إليك. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه قربنا ما تحب وترضاه وابعدنا عما يغضبك يا الله. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من الفتن ما ظهر منها وما بطن. نعوذ بك من فتنة المحيا وفتنة الممات وفتنة المسيح الأعور الدجال. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من علم لا ينفع ومن قلب لا يخشع ومن عين لا تدمع ومن أذن لا تسمع ومن جسد لا يركع ومن عمل لا يرفع ومن دعوة لا تستجاب. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك يا ربنا قريب مجيب الدعوات. اللهم لا تجعل لنا في هذا المقام ذنبا إلا غفرته ولا هما إلا فرجته ولا دينا إلا قضيته ولا مريضا إلا شفيته وعافيته ولا ضالا إلا هديته ولا خائفا إلا أمنته ولا جائعا إلا أطعمته ولا مشردا إلا أويته ولا جريحا إلا دويته ولا شهيدا إلا قبلته. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين أعلي كلمة الحق والدين يا الله. اللهم من أراد بالإسلام خيرا فوفقه إليه ومن أراد به غير ذلك فاجعل دائرة السوء عليه. اللهم انصر إخواننا المستضعفين في كل بقاع الأرض. اللهم انصر إخواننا في غزة وفي فلسطين وفي سوريا وفي لبنان وفي اليمن وفي ليبيا وفي الشيشان وباكستان وفي جميع البلدان يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم إنا نسألك كما سألك عبدك ونبيك وحبيبك ومصطفاك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ونستعيذ ونستجير مما استعاذ به منك عبدك ونبيك وحبيبك ومصطفاك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم أنت الذي قلت وقولك حق قلت ادعوني أستجب لكم. وها يا رب نحن نرجوك وندعوك ليس لنا إله غيرك فنرجوه ورب رحيم غيرك فندعوه. اللهم إنا ندعوك دعاء الدليل للجليل ودعاء الفقير للغني ودعاء الضعيف للقوي. اللهم اتنا في الدنيا حسنه وفي الاخره حسنه وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. بارك الله فيكم.